up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we will be reviewing the first season of a show called Lupin. It came out this year, January 8th, 2021. A retelling of the classic French story about Arsène Lupin, the world-famous gentleman thief and master of disguise. So this is another one of those shows where it's dubbed over in English, so you see them saying something different than what you're hearing.
Yeah.
But like we've mentioned before, it's either your cup of tea or not. If it's not, you should still give it a try. So with this show, for me, I liked the very first episode. And then the second episode, I started losing interest. Just because what you thought you were going to watch, it all happened in the first episode. And then it kind of goes mystery, crime scene detective later on in the rest of the episodes, which I was not expecting. So most of this show is just seeing him investigate about his father and this necklace that went missing for a few years, and then it resurfaced, and then he tries to steal it from an auction that they were having at some kind of museum or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say it, but it's the real famous museum. Mona Lisa's there and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
For me though, this show, so I've seen a lot of people talking about this show for one, and saying it's like 2021's first big, like really good show or something like that, or maybe Netflix's first, I don't know. So I wanted to try it, and yeah, like she said, we've been watching a lot of shows, not a lot, but kinda. We've been watching a lot of shows that have not been made in English and then, dubbed to English. But yeah, so anyways though, this show, I actually really enjoyed this show. I think it's a fun show. The first season, or the first episode, definitely makes you think. Well, once you figure out what it's about, like in the first literally 20 seconds, like he's already like planning stuff out.
Yeah.
But you don't realize it's all gonna happen in the first episode. You think that's gonna be the season of leading up to him. Is he gonna get it or is he not?
And there's only 5 episodes in the first season.
Yeah, they're going on like parts, part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't know how many parts are going to be, but it all ends up happening in the first episode pretty much. You figure out what's going on, like what the outcome is with the necklace that he's trying to get. But I do actually like episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. I like how it goes. I like the investigating, but I also just enjoy how smart this guy is, because you think sometimes he might get caught up.
Yeah.
But then you realize like he's always a couple steps ahead.
Always.
And I like that real quick, I like that he got his inspiration from this book that his dad gave him.
Yeah.
And he's able to like pull stuff off. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I like how you kind of figure out why this necklace is important to him. It's not just so he can become super rich and he's just a thief. Like, you find out there's actually, like, I wouldn't say a good reason to steal it, but sort of a good reason to steal the necklace, because he's trying to figure stuff out, because it doesn't make sense to him what happened when he was a kid and all this kind of stuff. It does not make sense. He's trying to figure it out. My one complaint about this show is that it's only 5 episodes, and now you probably have to wait a whole year to watch it again.
But a lot happened within the 5 episodes.
Yeah, it did, but I feel like that's the issue though. A lot happened in such a short amount of time. I'd rather them play it out more. I feel like one of the helpers that he had, their story came and went very quick, but yeah, I still enjoyed it. I really like it. I can't wait for the next part, I guess.
I kind of liked how it's only 5 episodes and a lot happens in each episode, because you don't need filler. And with this, I feel like, what could you fill in? Besides, like, every episode's like a little under an hour, like 45 minutes or something. Like, they could have made it like a few minutes longer, like up to an hour at the most.
I don't think there would have been filler though. Personally, I could think of stuff to make it more interesting. So we don't want to give too much away. I mean, obviously, we probably do, even though we never say spoiler alert really in these ones. Even though we probably do give some stuff away, but I don't want to give everything away. But there is a point where people are in prison, right? And then after that, it's like done, completely done. There's a point where people are getting hurt, stabbed, and all this stuff, and it's just quick. It's quick, in and out, in and out. There's a part where they're on a train, in and out.
That kind of makes sense though, because he's like a mastermind and he just wants to be in and out. He doesn't want to get caught. Like, he wants to be quick about it.
No, I get that. I'm not saying have him be in there for days. I'm saying maybe more dialogue happen, more conversation. But I do get that, because that makes sense at the same time. Look at you getting all happy because you made a good point.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. It could just be I like the show and I want to watch more of it. Like, if all the parts were out, I probably wouldn't complain that it's only 5 episodes. But I don't want. I just know I'm gonna have to wait a decent amount of time to watch it again, and yeah, that's my only complaint, I guess. But it's not really a complaint because the show is really good. Another thing I do like about the show is just some of the shots, some of the camera angles, and how they decided to shoot these things, and also just some of the twists that happen early on, like which would make sense because he's inspired by this guy, that was, like you said, a thief in the night. We didn't say that, but you said he's in and out. He's in, like, he knows. It's almost like a magician, kind of. Yeah, overall, like 94, I mean, that's kind of like almost a perfect show. I don't think I would give it that high either. But I think it's a really good show. I mean, there's not too many stuff that's came out so far in 2021, I don't think. Like, show-wise, not much that we've seen. But this is a really good start for me. I really enjoy this. I can't wait for the next thing. But either way, though, that's going to be the review of the show Lupin. So I would recommend people watching it. Seems like you wouldn't really.
I mean, I can tell the show has, like, potential. Like, I can tell it's a good show. But it's not my type. Like, it's not for me.
All right, so before we go, we have to give you guys the ratings. So let's do it.
I would probably give this like a 73. Like I said, it's a good show. And I know I can see people liking it and like ramping it up. But it's not something I would like click on to watch.
For me, I'd probably give this show like an 80. Yeah, I just really like it. I think it's really good. And I definitely recommend people watching it if they haven't. Like we said, if you guys don't mind the mouth not matching up with what's going on. But yeah, 80 for me, 73 for her. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Either way though, that's gonna be the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely leave a like, we appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on the show if you have seen it. If you haven't seen it, like I said, go check it out. 25 episodes. You can come back and let us know. But yeah, either way though, my name is Matt.
My name is Nicole.
And we'll catch you next time.